Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the greatest football players in history. Even at this stage of his legendary career, he remains the face of Portuguese football and an inspiration to millions of fans around the world. However, modern football is no longer about one superstar carrying an entire team. Success at the FIFA World Cup requires a complete squad filled with talented players, tactical discipline, and strong teamwork. Portugal has built exactly that, a balanced team with experienced leaders and exciting young stars who are capable of competing with the best nations in the world. As Portugal prepares for the FIFA World Cup 2026, expectations are higher than ever. This tournament could be Cristiano Ronaldo's final appearance on football's biggest stage, making it an emotional and historic moment for both the player and the country. Every member of the squad knows the importance of this opportunity. Winning the World Cup would not only make history for Portugal but would also be the perfect ending to Ronaldo's incredible international career. One of Portugal's biggest strengths is the balance between experienced veterans and talented young players. The senior players bring leadership, confidence, and composure under pressure, while the younger generation adds speed, creativity, energy, and technical ability. This combination makes Portugal one of the strongest teams heading into the tournament. Let's begin with the goalkeepers, because every successful team starts with a reliable player between the posts. In modern football, goalkeepers are expected to do much more than simply stop shots. They must organize the defense, build attacks from the back, and stay calm under pressure. Diogo Costa has established himself as Portugal's first-choice goalkeeper. He is widely regarded as one of Europe's most talented young goalkeepers thanks to his quick reflexes, excellent positioning, and confidence in one-on-one situations. His shot-stopping ability has saved Portugal on many occasions, but what truly makes him special is his comfort with the ball at his feet. Today's game demands goalkeepers who can contribute to possession-based football. Diogo Costa is excellent at distributing the ball accurately to defenders and midfielders, allowing Portugal to start attacks from deep positions. Even when opponents apply aggressive high pressure, he remains calm and makes intelligent decisions, helping the team escape dangerous situations. Another valuable option is Rui Silva. Although he usually serves as the backup goalkeeper, his experience and consistency make him an important member of the squad. Long international tournaments often bring injuries, suspensions, or unexpected challenges, so having a dependable second goalkeeper gives Portugal extra confidence throughout the competition. Now let's move to Portugal's defensive line, which has become one of the strongest in international football. A great defense is often the foundation of championship-winning teams, and Portugal has invested heavily in building a defensive unit that combines strength, intelligence, and technical quality. Rúben Dias is undoubtedly the leader of Portugal's defense. Known for his physical strength, aerial dominance, and exceptional reading of the game, Dias is the player responsible for organizing the back line. His positioning allows him to intercept attacks before they become dangerous, while his leadership keeps the entire defense disciplined throughout the match. Beyond his defensive abilities, Dias is a vocal leader on the pitch. He constantly communicates with his teammates, ensuring everyone stays organized and focused. His experience playing at the highest level has made him one of the most respected defenders in world football. Alongside him, Gonçalo Inácio represents the new generation of Portuguese defenders. Despite his young age, he displays remarkable composure and maturity. As a naturally left-footed center-back, Inácio offers excellent passing ability, allowing Portugal to build attacks smoothly from defense. His vision and technical quality make him more than just a defender, he is also an important part of Portugal's possession-based style of play. Another exciting young defender is António Silva. He has impressed football fans with his confidence, intelligence, and consistency at such a young age. Silva rarely panics under pressure and has shown an impressive ability to win tackles, read attacking movements, and make crucial interceptions. Many experts believe he could become one of the world's best central defenders in the coming years. Portugal is equally strong in the fullback positions. On the left side, Nuno Mendes brings incredible pace and athleticism. He is one of the fastest full-backs in international football and constantly supports both defense and attack. His overlapping runs create additional attacking options, while his accurate crosses provide dangerous opportunities for Portugal's forwards, especially Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes' speed allows Portugal to stretch opposing defenses and launch quick counterattacks. His ability to recover defensively after joining attacks makes him a complete modern fullback. On the right side, João Cancelo offers creativity, technical brilliance, and tactical flexibility. Unlike traditional full-backs, Cancelo often moves into midfield during attacking phases, giving Portugal an extra playmaker in possession. His dribbling, passing, and football intelligence allow him to unlock defenses with ease. One of Cancelo's greatest strengths is his versatility. He is comfortable playing on either flank and can adapt to different tactical systems depending on the coach's strategy. This flexibility gives Portugal more options during difficult matches. Portugal's defensive success is not based solely on individual talent. The entire team contributes to defending. When possession is lost, the midfielders and forwards immediately press the opposition, attempting to win the ball back as quickly as possible. This collective approach reduces pressure on the defenders and prevents opponents from creating easy scoring opportunities. Set-piece defending is another area where Portugal excels. Players like Rúben Dias and Antonio Silva are dominant in aerial duels, making it difficult for opponents to score from corners or free kicks. Their physical presence provides extra security inside the penalty area during crucial moments. Despite all these strengths, Portugal is not without weaknesses. Because attacking full-backs like Nuno Mendes and João Cancelo frequently push forward, spaces can sometimes appear behind them during counterattacks. Against fast opponents, these gaps can become dangerous if the midfield fails to provide defensive cover. In major tournaments like the FIFA World Cup, even a single mistake can end a team's dream. Therefore, maintaining defensive discipline throughout every match will be essential if Portugal hopes to lift the trophy. Cristiano Ronaldo also plays an important leadership role despite being a striker. His experience, winning mentality, and determination inspire younger teammates to perform at their highest level. His presence alone boosts the confidence of the entire squad, especially during high-pressure matches. If Portugal's defense performs at its best, with Diogo Costa protecting the goal, Rúben Dias leading the back line, Nuno Mendes providing pace, and João Cancelo creating opportunities from wide areas, Portugal will have one of the strongest defensive units in the FIFA World Cup 2026. This is only the beginning of Portugal's story. In the next part, we will explore the team's midfield in detail, including Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Vitinha, João Neves, and other key players. We will examine how they control matches, create chances, and provide the perfect support for Cristiano Ronaldo as Portugal chases World Cup glory. After building a solid defensive foundation, the next key element of Portugal's success is its midfield. In modern football, the midfield controls the tempo of the game, creates attacking opportunities, protects the defense, and connects every area of the pitch. Portugal is fortunate to have one of the most technically gifted midfield units in international football. With players who combine intelligence, creativity, vision, and hard work, this midfield has the ability to dominate possession against almost any opponent. The first player who stands out is Bruno Fernandes. He has become one of the leaders of Portugal's national team and is widely recognized as one of the most creative attacking midfielders in world football. Bruno is the player responsible for creating goal-scoring opportunities. His passing range, vision, and ability to deliver the final ball make him one of the team's biggest attacking weapons. One of Bruno Fernandes' greatest strengths is his decision-making. Whether Portugal is attacking through the center or from wide areas, he always looks for spaces that other players cannot see. His through balls often split defensive lines, giving forwards clear chances to score. He also possesses an excellent long-range shot, making him dangerous both inside and outside the penalty area. Bruno is also a leader without the captain's armband. During difficult moments, he encourages teammates, demands higher standards, and constantly communicates on the pitch. His work rate is another reason why coaches trust him. He contributes not only in attack but also in defensive pressing, helping Portugal recover possession quickly. Alongside Bruno Fernandes is Bernardo Silva, one of the most technically gifted footballers of his generation. Bernardo's close control, quick feet, and ability to escape pressure make him extremely difficult to stop. He thrives in tight spaces where many players struggle, using his intelligence to keep possession and move the team forward. Bernardo Silva is more than just a creative player. His tactical understanding allows him to play in several positions across the midfield and attack. Whether operating on the right wing, as an attacking midfielder, or in a central role, he adapts perfectly to the team's needs. His movement without the ball creates space for teammates, while his calmness under pressure helps Portugal maintain control in important matches. Another rising star is Vitinha. Over the past few years, he has developed into one of Europe's most complete central midfielders. Vitinha's greatest quality is his ability to dictate the rhythm of the game. He knows exactly when to slow the tempo and when to speed up attacks. His passing accuracy is exceptional, allowing Portugal to dominate possession against strong opponents. He constantly offers passing options, making it easier for defenders and midfielders to build attacks from deep areas. His intelligence in finding space also makes him one of the team's most reliable players. João Neves represents the exciting future of Portuguese football. Despite his young age, he plays with remarkable confidence and maturity. His energy allows him to cover large areas of the pitch, helping both the defense and the attack throughout the match. João Neves is especially effective at winning the ball back through intelligent pressing and perfectly timed tackles. His determination often disrupts the opposition's rhythm, allowing Portugal to regain possession quickly. Many football experts believe he has the potential to become one of the world's elite midfielders in the coming years. Portugal also benefits from experienced midfielders who provide balance and stability. These players may not always receive the headlines, but they perform essential tactical roles by protecting the defense, maintaining possession, and supporting attacks whenever necessary. One of Portugal's biggest tactical strengths is the flexibility of its midfield. Depending on the opponent, the coach can switch between different formations such as 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, or even 3-4-3 without making major personnel changes. This adaptability makes Portugal difficult to prepare against because opponents never know exactly how they will play. When Portugal builds attacks, the midfield becomes the team's engine. The defenders pass the ball into midfield, where players like Vitinha and Bruno Fernandes immediately look for forward options. Bernardo Silva often drifts into open spaces, receiving the ball before driving at defenders or combining with teammates through quick passing. The chemistry between these midfielders is one of Portugal's greatest advantages. Instead of relying on individual brilliance alone, they constantly rotate positions, making it difficult for defenders to track their movements. This fluid style creates confusion and open spaces for attacking players. Cristiano Ronaldo benefits enormously from this creative midfield. Throughout his career, Ronaldo has always performed best when surrounded by intelligent playmakers who can provide accurate crosses and perfectly weighted passes. Bruno Fernandes frequently looks for Ronaldo's runs inside the penalty area, while Bernardo Silva and Vitinha create space by attracting defenders away from him. The midfield also plays a vital role during defensive transitions. Whenever Portugal loses possession, these players immediately press the opponent to prevent dangerous counterattacks. Their willingness to work hard without the ball demonstrates that modern football requires every player to contribute defensively. Set pieces are another area where Portugal's midfield shines. Bruno Fernandes is one of the team's primary free kick and corner specialists. His deliveries into the penalty area create dangerous opportunities for aerial threats like Rúben Dias, Antonio Silva, and Cristiano Ronaldo. A single well-delivered corner can change the outcome of an important World Cup match. Mental strength is equally important. World Cup tournaments bring enormous pressure, and midfielders are often responsible for keeping the team calm during difficult moments. Portugal's experienced players understand how to manage the pace of the game, reduce unnecessary risks, and maintain confidence even when facing strong opposition. However, every midfield has areas that require improvement. Against teams that press aggressively, Portugal must move the ball quickly to avoid losing possession in dangerous areas. Communication between midfielders and defenders becomes especially important during these situations. Fitness will also play a major role throughout the tournament. Midfielders cover more distance than almost any other position on the pitch. Maintaining energy over multiple high-intensity matches is essential if Portugal hopes to compete until the final. Overall, Portugal's midfield is one of the strongest in the FIFA World Cup 2026. The creativity of Bruno Fernandes, the technical brilliance of Bernardo Silva, the control of Vitinha, and the energy of João Neves give Portugal the perfect balance between attack and defense. Together, they form the heartbeat of the team and provide the platform for Cristiano Ronaldo and the forwards to make the difference. In the final part of this series, we will focus on Portugal's attacking players, Cristiano Ronaldo's leadership, the team's strongest starting lineup, tactical approach, biggest challenges, and their realistic chances of winning the FIFA World Cup 2026. The final piece of Portugal's World Cup puzzle is its attack. While a strong defense wins difficult matches and a creative midfield controls the game, it is the forwards who finish the chances and decide the biggest moments. Portugal enters the FIFA World Cup 2026 with one of the most exciting attacking groups in international football, combining legendary experience with young, fearless talent. At the center of this attack stands Cristiano Ronaldo. Even after more than 2 decades at the highest level, Ronaldo continues to inspire football fans around the world. His goal-scoring instincts, leadership, professionalism, and winning mentality make him one of the greatest players the sport has ever seen. Ronaldo's role has changed over the years. Earlier in his career, he relied heavily on explosive pace and long dribbles. Today, he plays as a complete center forward, using intelligent movement, perfect positioning, and exceptional finishing inside the penalty area. He understands where the ball will arrive before defenders do, which allows him to score goals that many other strikers would never even attempt. Perhaps Ronaldo's greatest strength is his mentality. Regardless of the opponent, the scoreline, or the pressure, he always believes he can make the difference. That confidence often spreads throughout the entire Portuguese squad, giving younger players extra motivation to perform. Supporting Ronaldo is a new generation of talented attackers. Rafael Leão is one of the most dangerous wingers in world football. His explosive speed, powerful dribbling, and ability to beat defenders one-on-one make him a constant threat. Whenever Portugal launches a counterattack, Leão's pace becomes one of the team's biggest weapons. On the opposite side, Pedro Neto adds direct running, creativity, and excellent crossing ability. His quick changes of direction make it difficult for defenders to stop him without committing fouls. When he combines with João Cancelo or Bernardo Silva, Portugal becomes extremely dangerous down the right flank. Another exciting attacking option is Francisco Conceição. Despite his young age, he plays with tremendous confidence and creativity. His fearless style allows him to challenge defenders repeatedly, creating space and chances for teammates. Players like Conceição represent the bright future of Portuguese football. Gonçalo Ramos is another important member of Portugal's attack. He offers a different profile from Ronaldo. Ramos is known for his relentless pressing, intelligent movement, and ability to finish chances with both feet. Having 2 quality strikers gives Portugal tactical flexibility during difficult matches. One of Portugal's biggest strengths is its variety in attack. The team is not dependent on a single method of scoring goals. They can attack through quick counterattacks, patient possession, crosses into the penalty area, individual dribbling, or dangerous set pieces. This unpredictability makes Portugal extremely difficult to defend against. When Portugal has possession, the attacking players constantly rotate positions. Wingers move inside, midfielders push forward, and full-backs overlap on the outside. These movements confuse opposing defenders and create spaces that Portugal can exploit. Counterattacks remain one of Portugal's deadliest weapons. After winning the ball, players like Vitinha or Bruno Fernandes quickly release Rafael Leão or Pedro Neto into open space. Their speed forces defenders to retreat, allowing Ronaldo and other attackers to arrive inside the penalty area for goal-scoring opportunities. Set pieces provide another major advantage. Cristiano Ronaldo remains one of the best aerial players in football history. Combined with the height of Rúben Dias, Antonio Silva, and Gonçalo Ramos, Portugal becomes a serious threat from corners and free kicks. The team's chemistry is another reason many experts consider Portugal one of the favorites for the FIFA World Cup 2026. Most players have experience competing in Europe's biggest club competitions, including the UEFA Champions League. This experience helps them remain calm during high-pressure matches. However, Portugal will also face difficult challenges. The World Cup features the strongest national teams from every continent. Countries such as Argentina, France, Spain, England, Brazil, and Germany all possess world-class players capable of winning the tournament. Every knockout match will demand complete concentration and tactical discipline. Avoiding injuries will also be crucial. A long tournament tests the physical condition of every player. Squad depth becomes extremely important because fresh players may be needed during extra time or after several intense matches. The coaching staff will have a major influence on Portugal's success. Choosing the right formation, making smart substitutions, and adjusting tactics against different opponents could decide whether Portugal reaches the final or goes home early. A possible strongest starting lineup could feature Diogo Costa in goal, João Cancelo, Ruben Dias, Gonçalo Inácio, and Nuno Mendes in defense, Vitinha, João Neves, and Bruno Fernandes in midfield, Bernardo Silva and Rafael Leão on the wings, and Cristiano Ronaldo leading the attack. This lineup offers balance, creativity, defensive stability, and plenty of goal-scoring power. The dream of every Portuguese supporter is to see Cristiano Ronaldo lift the FIFA World Cup trophy. He has already won the UEFA European Championship and the UEFA Nations League with Portugal, but the World Cup remains the one major international title missing from his legendary career. Whether Portugal wins the tournament or not, this squad represents one of the most talented generations in the nation's history. Experienced leaders, rising stars, tactical flexibility, and world-class quality in every position give Portugal a genuine chance to compete for football's biggest prize. As the FIFA World Cup 2026 approaches, millions of fans around the world will be watching Portugal with great excitement. Can Cristiano Ronaldo inspire one final magical run? Can the young stars rise to the occasion? Can Portugal finally become world champions? Only the tournament itself will provide the answers. But one thing is certain, whenever Portugal steps onto the pitch, they will play with pride, passion, determination, and the belief that they can defeat any team in the world. If every player performs at his highest level, if the squad stays healthy, and if they remain united throughout the competition, Portugal has every reason to believe that lifting the FIFA World Cup 2026 trophy is more than just a dream, it is a realistic possibility. Whatever happens, this team has all the qualities needed to create unforgettable football moments and leave a lasting mark on World Cup history.
There are footballers who entertain the world, there are footballers who inspire generations, and then there is Lionel Messi, a player whose name has become synonymous with magic, creativity, humility, and greatness. For millions of football fans, watching Messi play has always felt like watching an artist create a masterpiece. His journey, however, was never easy. Before becoming one of the greatest footballers in history, he was a small boy with an impossible dream, facing challenges that could have ended his career before it even began. Lionel Andrés Messi was born on the 24th of June 1987 in the city of Rosario, Argentina. Rosario is one of Argentina's largest cities and has produced many talented footballers over the years. Messi was born into a humble, hard-working family. His father, Jorge Horacio Messi, worked in a steel factory and also coached a local youth football team. His mother, Celia Maria Cucitini, worked in a magnet manufacturing workshop while taking care of the family. Messi grew up with two older brothers, Rodrigo and Matias, and a younger sister named Maria Sol. Football was always a part of daily life in the Messi household. His brothers loved the game, his father coached football, and from the moment Lionel could walk, he wanted nothing more than to chase a football. Family members often remembered that Messi rarely let the ball leave his feet. Even as a toddler, he would dribble around the house, kick the ball against walls, and spend hours practicing. While other children played different games, Messi was completely obsessed with football. At the age of 4, he joined his first football club, Grandoli, where his father worked as a youth coach. Despite being much smaller than the other children, Messi amazed everyone with his balance, close control, and natural ability to dribble past opponents. Adults watching from the sidelines quickly realized they were witnessing a very special talent. A few years later, Messi joined Newell's Old Boys, one of Argentina's most respected youth clubs. During his time there, he became famous for scoring goal after goal. His youth team was so dominant that people nicknamed them the Machine of '87. Messi often scored several goals in a single match and was already considered one of the brightest young talents in Argentina. However, just as everything seemed perfect, Messi's life took an unexpected turn. When he was 10 years old, doctors diagnosed him with growth hormone deficiency, a medical condition that affected his physical growth. Without treatment, his dream of becoming a professional footballer was in serious danger. The treatment required expensive hormone injections every day, costing around $1,000 per month, an amount his family could not afford for long. Although Newell's Old Boys initially tried to help, they were unable to cover the long-term medical expenses. Messi's family desperately searched for another solution, but opportunities were limited. It seemed as though one of football's greatest talents might never get the chance to fulfill his potential. Everything changed in the year 2000. Messi was invited to Spain for a trial with Barcelona. The coaches immediately noticed something extraordinary. Even though he was much smaller than the other boys, his dribbling, vision, passing, and intelligence were unlike anything they had ever seen. Barcelona's sporting director, Carles Rexach, was so impressed that he reportedly agreed to sign Messi immediately. According to the famous story, because no official contract paper was available at that moment, the first agreement was written on a simple paper napkin. That napkin would later become one of the most famous pieces of paper in football history. Barcelona not only offered Messi a place in their world-famous La Masia Academy but also agreed to pay for his medical treatment. It was the opportunity that changed his life forever. At just 13 years old, Messi left Argentina with his family and moved to Spain. Leaving behind friends, relatives, and everything familiar was incredibly difficult. The new country, language, culture, and lifestyle were completely different. Many young players struggle in such situations, but Messi remained focused on one goal: to become a professional footballer. Life at La Masia demanded discipline, patience, and hard work. Messi trained every day against some of Spain's best young players. Despite being one of the smallest boys on the pitch, he consistently outplayed older and stronger opponents. His quick feet, incredible balance, and ability to change direction in an instant made him almost impossible to stop. Coaches quickly realized that Messi possessed something that simply could not be taught. While physical strength could be developed through training, his vision, creativity, and natural understanding of the game were gifts very few players ever possessed. As the years passed, Messi continued progressing through Barcelona's youth teams at an incredible pace. Every season brought more goals, more assists, and more unforgettable performances. It became increasingly clear that Barcelona had discovered a once-in-a-generation talent. Soon, the young boy from Rosario would make his first team debut, beginning a career that would change football forever. Messi's incredible performances in Barcelona's youth academy earned him a place in the first team much earlier than expected. On the 16th of October 2004, at just 17 years old, he made his official debut for Barcelona under coach Frank Rijkaard. Although he played only a few minutes, everyone could see that a special talent had arrived. On the 1st of May 2005, Messi scored his first senior goal for Barcelona against Albacete, becoming the club's youngest goalscorer at that time. The assist came from Ronaldinho, who celebrated with Messi by lifting him onto his shoulders, a moment that symbolized the passing of the torch from one superstar to another. Over the next few years, Messi became one of Barcelona's most important players. His partnership with Ronaldinho, Xavi, and Andrés Iniesta helped the club dominate European football. In 2006, Barcelona won the UEFA Champions League, although Messi missed the final because of injury. The arrival of coach Pep Guardiola in 2008 transformed Messi into the world's best player. Guardiola gave him a central attacking role, allowing him to score more goals while creating chances for his teammates. During the 2008-09 season, Barcelona won the historic treble by lifting La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the UEFA Champions League in the same season. Messi finished that campaign with 38 goals, and in 2009 he won his first Ballon d'Or, officially becoming the best footballer in the world. It was only the beginning, as he would go on to win the award multiple times and break countless records. From that point onward, Messi wasn't just a great player, he became the face of Barcelona and one of the greatest footballers the world had ever seen. Lionel Messi made his senior debut for Argentina in 2005, but his first match lasted less than a minute because he received a red card shortly after coming on. It was a disappointing start, but it was only the beginning of an extraordinary international career. In the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany, Messi played in his first World Cup at just 18 years old. He scored 1 goal and provided 1 assist as Argentina reached the quarter-finals. However, they were eliminated by Germany on penalties after a 1-1 draw. In the 2007 Copa America, Messi was one of Argentina's best players and helped his team reach the final. Argentina entered the final as favorites but lost 3-0 to Brazil, forcing Messi to settle for the runner-up medal. At the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa, Argentina were coached by Diego Maradona. Messi played well but failed to score. Argentina reached the quarter-finals before suffering a heavy 4-0 defeat to Germany, ending their World Cup dream. The 2011 Copa America was another disappointment. Playing at home, Argentina were expected to win the tournament, but they were knocked out in the quarter-finals by Uruguay in a penalty shootout. The 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil became one of the greatest tournaments of Messi's career. He scored 4 goals in the group stage and inspired Argentina all the way to the final. In the final against Germany, Argentina created chances but failed to score. In extra time, Mario Götze scored the winning goal, giving Germany a 1-0 victory. Messi was heartbroken but received the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player. The heartbreak continued in the 2015 Copa America. Argentina reached the final against Chile, but after a goalless draw they lost on penalties. 1 year later, in the 2016 Copa America Centenario, Argentina again reached the final against Chile. Once again the match ended 0-0, and once again Chile won on penalties. Messi missed his penalty in the shootout and, devastated by the defeat, briefly announced his retirement from international football. After strong support from fans, teammates, and the country, he later returned. Everything changed in 2021. After years of disappointment, Argentina finally won the Copa America by defeating Brazil 1-0 in the final at the Maracana Stadium. It was Messi's first major international trophy with Argentina. He finished as the tournament's joint top scorer, led in assists, and was named the best player of the tournament. In 2022, Argentina faced Italy in the Finalissima, a match between the champions of Europe and South America. Argentina won 3-0, with Messi delivering another outstanding performance. Later that year came the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, the greatest triumph of Messi's career. After a shocking opening defeat to Saudi Arabia, many people thought Argentina would be eliminated early. Instead, Messi inspired his team with crucial goals against Mexico, Australia, the Netherlands, Croatia, and 2 goals in the final against France. The final ended 3-3 after extra time, and Argentina won 4-2 on penalties to become world champions. Messi lifted the FIFA World Cup trophy for the first time and was awarded the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player. In 2024, Messi helped Argentina win the Copa America again. Although he suffered an ankle injury during the final and had to leave the field in tears, Argentina defeated Colombia 1-0 after extra time, giving Messi another major international title. By winning the Copa America, the Finalissima, and the FIFA World Cup within a few years, Messi completed one of the greatest international careers in football history, turning years of painful defeats into unforgettable triumphs. After winning the 2024 Copa America, Lionel Messi had achieved almost every major trophy in football. He had now won the FIFA World Cup 2022, the Copa America 2021 and 2024, the Finalissima 2022, the Olympic gold medal 2008, and the FIFA U20 World Cup 2005 with Argentina. The trophies that had once seemed impossible to win had finally become part of his legendary career. At club level, Messi's achievements were equally extraordinary. With Barcelona, he won 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Rey trophies, 8 Spanish Super Cups, 4 UEFA Champions League titles, 3 UEFA Super Cups, and 3 FIFA Club World Cups. After moving to Paris Saint-Germain, he won 2 Ligue 1 titles and the French Super Cup. In 2023, after joining Inter Miami, he led the club to its first-ever trophy, winning the League's Cup, and later helped them win the MLS Supporters' Shield in 2024. Individually, Messi has broken countless records. He has won a record number of Ballon d'Or awards, multiple European Golden Shoes, several League Golden Boots, and numerous Player of the Year awards. He became Barcelona's all-time leading goalscorer, Argentina's all-time leading goalscorer, and one of the highest-scoring players in football history. What makes Messi truly special is not just the number of trophies or goals he has collected, but the way he plays the game. His close control, vision, passing, dribbling, and ability to decide the biggest matches have inspired millions of fans around the world. From a small boy in Rosario who almost lost his dream because of a medical condition to becoming a World Cup winner and one of the greatest footballers ever, Lionel Messi's journey is remembered as one of football's greatest success stories. His legacy continues to inspire young players everywhere, proving that talent, determination, and perseverance can overcome even the biggest obstacles.